Hello one, hello all. Happy WILIscredia live. A little late. I think I said it was going to happen Friday and then meant to do it Saturday. But here we are, Sunday, so it's still weekend for a little bit longer, especially if you're on the West Coast, and it's definitely still a weekend. What is up, Tim? What is up, Mike? What is up, Sumneat? So I wanted to get to the stuff that I was going to cover during Weekend Live anyway, but the hot, discussion, like 3 or 4 people have approached me about this, and I've had this discussion with other people about the Halloween Kills and Venom situation. The Venom Carnage, whatever the fuck the sequel is called for that. The fact that they're being released on the same date. And, we've been saying this for a very, very, very long time that until this thing that half of the country is dealing with, a lot of the world is dealing with, and until that gets straightened out, things are not going to be normal. And what that also means is you're going to have some weird release schedules where stuff that would normally not want to compete with one another, they get released and stacked on one another. And then furthermore, I don't think you're going to see traditional box office heroes until at least next year. At least. Maybe next summer. But if you look at what's supposed to be, what's currently scheduled to be released this fall, every week there's something that you would have considered a heavy hitter a year and a half ago, and there's no room for any of that shit. It's fucking everybody got delayed for God knows how long, and now they're trying to make amends. They're trying to squeeze everything they can out of the theaters while still making their money on the VOD end, and it's not completely going to work out the way people see fit. But what I think is incredibly ignorant for a lot of people, no matter what side of the uh, fanboy fucking stand dick sucking you're on. But it's gonna, no matter what film you think is going to win, if it stays. See, first it was reported that Venom, they blinked and it got pushed back. And then it was reported that Venom's not going anywhere. So Venom and Halloween Kills are both being released on October 15th. And, those are, in a traditional movie sense, those are the same audience for the most part. You're not going to have senior citizens going to see either of those movies. You're not going to have very many romantic couples going to see either of those movies. If anything, you'll have more young kids going to see Venom, although Venom is kind of hardcore as far as the comic universe is concerned. So yeah, it's they're two movies going against each other, vying for the same audience. So the people who are confident on either side are ignorant. I wouldn't bet a penny on well, maybe a penny. The fact that people are so confident on one side or the other, and listen, as somebody, I have been waiting to say shit like this since February of 2020. So regardless of what I say, I'm going to be called a hack and a troll anyway. But I'm extremely excited to see how Halloween Kills turns out, because it looks like it's something that people like me would enjoy quite a bit. Now, having said that, the Halloween franchise stands are a little rose-colored glasses about things. Uh, they think that because 2018 was a massive success, that means that it's this indestructible Avatar-like franchise, and that could not be further from the truth. Just for a quick, just if we were to go on one statistic, we could go to the fact that the first Venom, if you put the first Venom against Halloween 2018, Venom still wins their opening weekend. Their opening weekend, Halloween 2018, did 70 million. Its opening weekend, Venom, 80 million. And then you look at the worldwide total, and Halloween worldwide total did 256, and then Venom, oh, no big deal, just $600 million more. So knowing those stats right there, what are we talking about again? Those are just two movies, and one of them is your shining knight in shining armor, the hero of the franchise. Again, I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm shitting on Halloween. I quite excited for Halloween this year. Uh, then you have just the stats of the Halloween franchise itself. Um, as a whole, that's a franchise that just doesn't make money. You look at that might be hard to see. That middle line there, that's $50 million. Only 4 out of the currently 11 released Halloween movies have crossed $50 million total total. Granted, I don't have it. I do I? I don't have it adjusted for inflation. So 1978 would probably be a much bigger deal. H2O would be a bigger deal. It says something when Rob Zombie's Halloween going into 2018 was the highest grossing Halloween movie. That says a hell of a lot about a franchise. I mean, there's no disputing the fact that Halloween. I mean, fuck. I've dealt with it firsthand for years now. The fan base is true. It's there, but you fuckers don't buy tickets. That's for sure. Um, I don't know. I maybe if I got some home video stats, some video rental stats, it might be a little more interesting. I mean, you're talking about a franchise that's over 40 years old now. When I watched horror movies when I was younger, it was certainly rentals. I was way too young to be going to the movies, so that's a little different. But it's apples and oranges. But to say that Halloween's going to kill Venom, excuse the pun, is a little ridiculous. And on the flip side, if you're a fan of Venom and you think that Venom's just because it's comic property is going to steamroll, you're a little out of your mind because Halloween's coming off a very, very strong performance in 2018. And to the both of you, if you're confident, I ask why? Nothing about theatrical performances this year would give me any sort of hope for financial advancement if I were an executive producer. And furthermore, who the fuck cares? I don't care if my favorite movie of all time made $2. Did I like it? All right. It sucks for the people that made the movie, but I enjoyed it. Thank you. I'll help where I can. If you end up, if you have enough money to release it on Blu-ray, I'll be sure to pick it up there. But fucking, I just don't get it. The confidence is insanity on both sides. What else we have here? We have another one. Yeah, there's this piece of fun fact too. The Halloween franchises, when they both get released, will have 12 films in its repertoire. Total worldwide gross, $619 million. Venom, and I know I put franchise there. That says 2 films. That's counting the upcoming sequel. But that $853 million worldwide gross is only one movie. So Halloween, with a 10-movie head start, a fucking 35-year head start, is still behind $230 million? What are we talking about? Guys, it's nice to be a fan. I like being a fan too, but math is math. That shit don't lie. What do we got going on? Trevor says I'm excited for Venom 2 and Halloween Kills, and also Dune. Dune won't make money. Dune looks awesome. That's a movie that will not make money. You factor in the fact that it's COVID central. That movie's not gonna do well. That the original didn't do well, and it's a really, well, it's out there. You either really enjoy it or you're like, what? So Not yet waiting for home releases. Still wary of going to theaters. Not yet waiting for home releases? What? That sentence makes no sense. Not yet waiting for home releases. Still wary of going to theaters. So you're waiting for home release. If you're wary to go to, what are you gonna screen it on a dumpster? What the fuck? Are you watching it in somebody else's house? CP, if no one has told you you're fantastic today, well then you are, might I say. Spit on my neck, fantastic. Mike, I appreciate that. I don't have any money to give you though, so thank you. I really don't get hyped for movies anymore. Trini, it's the internet has ruined so much. I mean, the internet really is great. It's great for a lot of reasons, but for film fandom, the internet's just a fucking cesspool. It takes everything that's great about movies and just stretches it. If you can find the right communities and you have somebody that you find that you can discuss your similar enjoyments with, then that's great. But for the most part, it's not like that. You find people that are like, "Why do you like that movie? That movie's terrible. Here's 10 videos that I'm going to link you to about why you're a fucking moron." Not realizing that we're just fucking movies, man. Fuck, everybody's all wound up to shit, man. Hoping Candyman is a success since it's such a good film. They might have estimates on that already. Candyman Sunday night. Yeah, 22 million for the weekend. In the current climate, it's strong. It won the weekend. I forgot. They destroyed Box Office Mojo. So the original Candyman on its opening weekend made $5 million and totaled $25 million. That's not counting. How do you adjust for inflation? Let's see. It totaled $25 million. Let's I have to put the year in too. Jesus, 1992. Let's do this together in 2021. Year value 25,000. Nope, 0. All right, fuck it. We'll just do 25 because it's being an asshole. All right, so it's worth almost double. $25 million of 1992 money, and that's total. That's what it grossed for the original. Would equal out to 47.5 million now. And already Candyman 21 has done 22.3. So they're gonna make more money than the original. That's really all you can ask for, right? Especially when you consider what the fuck's going on with the world and how some people aren't going to theaters. If you do go to the theaters, you can't really eat and wear a mask and fucking bleh. Good point. What's a good point? What are you talking about, Trevor? What's a good point? I don't know what the shit you're on about. Dune is not for everyone. Slow burn for sure. I dig it though. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm very very aware. My uncles used to enjoy watching that, and I was way too young to. It was too boring for me when I was a kid, and I haven't watched it since. But you know, I can appreciate that it has fans. There's nothing really else to say there. Um, Internet is true definition of the gift and the curse. Yes. I did not see the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. That one, I have comic fatigue, and after watching Scarlet Witch, what the fuck's, what's the Scarlett Johansson? Not Scarlet Witch. Whatever her name is. After seeing her Marvel movie, I was like, yeah, I'm all right. I'm tired. I could use a little break with the Marvel for a bit now. Thanks. About Dune not making money in theaters. Yeah, it won't. Who's going to go see it? If Blade Runner 2049 can't make money, there's no way Dune can. It's just Black Widow. Thank you. Needed an extra 15 minutes. Oh wait, what? I really dug the first 2 acts of Candyman 2021. The third act feels rushed, like they had to achieve a 90-minute running time. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. It's not that it's made by Jason Blum, but Jason Blum has just outright admitted to like sticking to formula and basically saying shit like, "Oh yeah, I give shit away in trailers because you know the pencil pushers have statistics that say that if somebody sees a something neat about a movie, that whether or not it's in the movie and it ruins, you know, if it spoils it, they'll go." And it's just like, the fuck? Why are you in the filmmaking business? Because that's not like business mentality. That's idiocy. But yikes! I have not seen Sucking Candy, man. I cannot speak on that. It is going to officially be Emily's birthday in about half an hour. We might try to work our way out because she AMC sends you free popcorn and soda for your birthday, and I don't even know. It's been a very long time since I've been to the theater, so I don't even know how much do movies cost. Where is the movie theater? I don't even remember where it is anymore. We might go tomorrow. Candyman is not at the peak of my thought process right now. The Halloween Kills worldwide premiere is happening on September 8th. I am currently working on a video which will be a complete 12 film ranking that I will release on September 9th at midnight. Patrons have had a sneak peek of that. The camera issues are glaring with the footage, but if anybody's going to get out in front of this Halloween movement, it's going to be me. If they're willing to make a 2.5 hour long movie about the mean lady from 101 Dalmatians. We could have got an extra 15 minutes to this movie. Like, come on. Well, that's Disney. Disney's trying so hard to be rah rah woman. Uh, so they're doing their best. They're just going about it all wrong. Make good fellas. Make good fellas. Don't worry about who's doing what. Alien is a great movie. Just so happens the lead is a female. Make the great movie first. Not, hey, let's have this fucking epic and just make sure that a female is in it. Thoughts on the upcoming Terrifier 2? I don't have any thoughts. I liked Terrifier better when it was called Bone Tomahawk, or that kill, should I say, was better when it was on Bone Tomahawk. Tomorrow is the 30th anniversary of Child's Play 3. Cody will be happy to hear this. He might already know it. I don't know if he needs to hear it. Do I have that clip? So, was there other news? Is there anything that you guys wanted to bring up that has happened recently? I do realize that we've been a little show businessless, but I wanted to do a trivia game. I have a bunch of digital codes here that I can give away to a movie trivia winner. And we can have a little bit of fun with Weekend Live. I've had Cape Shit movie. Oh, Cape Shit. I got it. Movie fatigue for a long time. Dug the new Suicide Squad, though. Liked it a lot. I agree. Bone Tomahawk is the cheese whiz. Fucking A, it is. Candyman did seem like it could have used a couple extra scenes, but maybe there's deleted scenes that got cut. That's why I'm just enamored, infatuated, immensely curious to see Halloween Kills. I'm dying to know how long it is, what was in it, what was cut, so on and so forth. Mid-level media. Hello there. What are your thoughts on S. Craig Zahler? Big fan of his work. Red Cross Concrete was provocative and a fantastic neo-noir. He's a good director. Speaking about taking time, his films definitely have a samey feel to them. Brawl and Cell Block 99 could actually be my least favorite of his. Bone Tomahawk was fucking incredible. Oops. Yeah, if I had to rank, I would go Bone, Dragged, and then Cell Block. Cell Block just felt like I don't know. Moods affect experiences. Thoughts on Free Guy? Are you serious? I can genuinely tell you, it's nothing to write home about. It's as predictable as you could probably imagine. Please work. All right, so I've seen 48 new releases from the year 2021. I have Free Guy ranked at 39. Above American Trader, Sugar Daddy, Cherry, Aftermath, Till Death, Spiral, The Forever Purge, Old, and Benny Loves You. Oh, I saw. I don't know what. When did it come out? Last weekend? This weekend? Reminiscence with Hugh Jackman. That when you think about a movie that is based around memories and it's that forgettable, that's a problem. Reminiscence was just so. It happened. That's what it was. It was an experience. Like somebody took Minority Report, Inception, I don't know, and another movie, and blended them together and took away all the charisma from everybody. Cool. Oh shit, tired. Bone Tomahawk is the tits. It is. I just watched Stir of Echoes for the first time not too long ago. That's a movie from 1999. I'll be discussing that at some point. Cell Block tends to be people's favorite, but I thought Dragged was richer in character and took more narrative risks. Yeah. Bone Tomahawk is wild, was not expecting the kill coming. Yeah, Bone Tomahawk is like all of his movies are slow burns. Bone Tomahawk, the third act, you're like, what? Did somebody change the film? What's going on here? This is totally out there. And it was good to see what's his cock from Lost. Haven't seen him in anything. Dragged, Bone, Cell Block in my ranking. Yeah, pretty close. Reminiscence looked forgettable. Transparent marketing. You got that right. It is so. What? That's basically what you say when you watch that movie. So what? Wow, cool. Like if you took Minority Report, Inception, these are all movies that are way better, by the way. Even a slight element of Repo Men, and you put them in a blender and water it down to fuck, then you have Reminiscence. Attractive people too. It's just a fucking travesty. I don't know. Maybe people who are looking for some confusing romance might enjoy it. Maybe. Three very attractive. They did Tandy Newton dirty because they made her look. She's always. Not decked out in gowns and shit. And what's her tits from Mission Impossible and Doctor Sleep. She's always in evening gowns and whatever. And Hugh Jackman is showing off how out of shape he is. And then you have Tandy Newton in like fucking tank tops and fucking dirty hair. And she's like, what the fuck? It's weird. This is fucking weird. Total Recall. Yeah. Total Recall. That is a better one to use because you literally can choose the memory you go to. Very good. Good job, Ken. Thank you. All right, Trevor, take it easy. Apparently, that Antlers movie got delayed again. Maybe I'll see it one of these years. Guy from Lost retired from acting. Matthew Fox. Wait, Matthew Fox. I just saw him in something else too, where he had like a nothing part. Oh no, it was World War Z. He's like a chopper pilot in World War Z. That is not. That is not recently. Sorry. 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 Tandy Newton is so good, damn good in Westworld, and I think the only reason she got the job was because the director or creator of Westworld, not creator, it's a fucking cover band, that TV show. I think the reason she got the job was the director from one of the episodes or whatever from Westworld is the writer director of Reminiscence. Thoughts on what's his cock from Red Planet? Red Planet? Huh? I don't know what Red Planet is. I ain't seen no Red Planet. You're gonna have to narrow it down. I like the use of the little emojis though, whether it be the wrapped up candy or the little cock. It's it's very very funny. I I appreciate shit like that because I'm a child. Oh, there it is. Look above my head. Subscribe. And if you're commenting, you already have subscribed. Don, prior to Bone Tomahawk, the last thing I saw Matthew Fox in was a terrible Alex Cross movie. Yeah, the one where they try to make Tyler Perry the action in the lead. Yeah, and Matthew Fox got cut up for that too. He got like seriously in some incredible shape. Yep. I don't know why Tyler Perry like literally is trying to. You all right? He's trying to buy him. What was that?
That was the tablet falling over, but everything's okay.
Okay. All right. We're gonna we're gonna shift. We're gonna shift the what the fuck? We're gonna move. We're gonna shift the trivia to another night. Comment down below if and when you watch this in the future. If you'd like to take part, again, there are prizes. I have digital copies of movies to give away. Oh, the other thing is that I think I said this last week. We're almost ready to get the production going again. We're about $100-something short to get the camera back. Patrons have seen footage of what I tried to do while shortcutting and going around corners, and it's not my bag, baby. We're almost there. We're almost there. So until next time, again, if you're excited about Halloween Kills and you want exclusives, you may want to throw $1 down into the Patreon account, if at least for 1 month, because it's going to be very Halloween Kills centric over on my Patreon and this channel for a bit. But if you're a fan of either Kills or Venom, I would reserve the excitement, like genuinely be worried. Okay.